And it's very fun to consider that Dizzy, I think, is a viable tournament pick. I'm not going to say like one of the best tournament picks you can go for, but you can perform with her in a bracket, and if you have a secondary to cover some bad matchups, you can probably find some success.
Yeah, no, that's a fair point. Like, it is tricky to try to make that character successful, but some of the best competitors are on the job. We're seeing one of the best competitors of a very specific character, Asuka, pulling up from Dark Magician Girl. She'll be facing off against CaiGuy.
CaiGuy? What
It could be Sai Guy.
Sai Guy?
How do
you pronounce this?
Who knows? Who knows?
For another camera, actually, right now. You know, there's this camera, and then there's a cameraman. I am a bit of a camera enjoyer, I will say. That's the way I'll put it right now. But Dark Magician Girl, if you all look up Asuka tech, look up that hashtag, Dark Magician Girl is likely posting that tech of this character, breaking down all kinds of theory crafting with this tricky card game dealing guy. And whereas other people said, yo, I can't believe they shot him dead, she said, guys, he's busted. He's still good. He's a toned down definitely though in this particular version because they did get rid of like some of his unintended mana recovery behaviors where now if you have continuous mana regen, you no longer have infinite mana, so you will burn yourself out of mana, so you do have to be responsible with your mana consumption, y'all.
That's right, absolutely. I do like the fact that we're kind of forcing out the play cards in this iteration of Asuka and not filling it up with like the guaranteed like staff cards. Your staff is just an option to put out there.
I mean, it creates such consistency for the character as well, where all of a sudden this like underexplored, underutilized tech that would come up once in a match is now like, let me integrate this into my game plan. But on the other side, CaiGuy64, I know how to say that part of it. It's coming up with this Potemkin. So it's a battle of a zoner versus the grappler. These two have never played each other in a bracket, but have plenty of tournament experience. 167 tournaments for Dark Magician Girl, 59% win rate. It's 93 for CaiGuy. It's 52% win rate. Let's get it on. This is to get out into round 2 of pools. Both are guaranteed a Chipotle card.
Ooh. Try to give a quick smack with the 2P. Not going to work out. Go. CaiGuy in trouble as we get locked out in the corner. Dark Magician Girl out of cards, though. So if we can get an opportunity to try to get a few draws and rebuild on that mana, I mean, that was an expensive sequence of events.
Yeah, but we were able to get there just in time. We get the fuzzy overhead as well. CaiGuy is going to pop the break. We're going to instantly regenerate all of our bookmarks, but we do get caught by the heat tackle.
Push back for the corner. Quick stop here.
Ooh, out of mana. Blue RC, we see the Pop Buster come through. It was just too spaced. I think CaiGuy might have missed a potential card cancel to get the range increase. And we missed the Heavenly Potemkin Buster as well. 6-speed comes through, stabilizing with those Metrons.
We do have a couple shotgun blasts. Overhead connects.
Oh, we're going for, and we thought we had more wall health, so that could have been a potential lethal blow. We block, the slide head low. Dark Magic Attack! But we block it, FD style.
Okay. A couple more shotguns available. Air Cube. If we can chip away, and certainly will succeed. The final shotgun card applies enough damage to take that round for Dark Magician Girl.
But here we go. Heavy slash for CaiGuy. Running up, we get the punish. Dark Magician Girl reading a Pop Buster, trying to jump out. Gets the jump this time around. Things are a little tricky.
All right, another
with the cubes. Low on mana, we're going to have to try and regenerate at some point, but...
Oof! Excellent 6-speed to call out that anti-air.
Yo, man, that Pop Buster, or that Potemkin just left-righted me. The grappler's got mix. Hold up. We regenerate mana just in time. Dropping all these spells. Summon a staff as well. Fairly low on mana. Gonna get the knockdown. Yeah. You know, Asuka does have some options here. We're able to just let the mana regenerate over time naturally. We do have some mana-less spells as well with empty bookmarks that we can use too with that new introduction move. I love a lot of things that they did with Asuka. Here we go. Time to mulligan.
Okay. Got a couple refunds here. Some cube waves to power through. But once again, low mana, have to wait for that rebuild. We're really showcasing some of the changes here from Asuka, right? We don't have to constantly fire in this positive state where we've already kind of won our win condition, right? We're already in a strong set of momentum, especially with Gravity Well staff in the corner. They just can't, I don't know what happened either.
Right? Yeah, previously, after that mulligan, I think Dark Magician Girl would have dug through the deck to find the recover mana continuous in order to make sure that we had infinite mana hack for a couple of seconds. But now, again, you have to be more patient because it seems like the game flow for Asuka these days is to burn himself out of mana intentionally to amplify his standardized mana regen special move. The backdash is going to standardize the situation, though, as CaiGuy gets the corner.
Push back, nice knockdown here. Oh, we try to go for a deeper chase, expecting a backdash here, but too little too late as Dark Magician Girl is going to be put back in this corner. Shatter with the super to push you away. Gigantor.
E-Tackle's going to break the wall as well. We do get the hard knockdown thanks to Gigantor. Dark Magician Girl gets the jump. 2K, fight back, setting up the staff. And I like this again. We're not going in. Oh, we try to go for that mix-up too. And I mean, it's a situation where instead of just like setting up the cubes, I'm going to regenerate mana. No, I'm going to press my offense. I got the guard crush set up because of my staff, giving me the opportunity to force mix-ups upon you. Ooh. You ever get hit low by a character in the air? That's awesome.
All right, a couple wing cues for the guard crush. Another one. Enhance my power staff.
Mind crush through that wall. Shoutouts to the back brawl yet again for all the Dark Magician coding. That would be a Panda in his commentary.
Guard crush again here off the Garuda. Very quick 2K right there coming from Dark Magician Girl. Still trying to find the active defense. The heat tackle. Oh, way. She did try to make the escape though. She recognized the scenario to get the side swap in the corner.
Right. Okay, we're trying to regenerate spells. Good block on the overhead, recognizing that spell was even in the rotation. Nice. 6P. Don't forget, they did nerf the hitbox on that JD for Potemkin, making it a little easier to anti-air. CaiGuy holding on to that burst, going to get sent through the wall, and you're going to perish for it as well. So we're going to a final round situation here in game 2. Burst on CaiGuy's side. Dark Magician Girl, far away from her own being built.
Oh, nice. 2P. Force the corner position. A little buffer, potentially threatening the pop buster. See if we can get a neutral jump from Dark Magician Girl.
Yeah, forcing the mix-ups right here. We're forced out of mana now. 6P yet again. She's so quick with those reactions.
I like the idea though, because we're trying to go left-right scenario with Potemkin. It's ambiguous cross-up. Go for that JD.
Ooh, the 6K not going to reach. Great push back. Trading lows, we're going to run ourselves out of mana, and since we got the cubes, we're going to force the mix-ups and use the tension gauge, unafraid of the fact we're out of mana. And that's like the crazy thing about you would rarely see Asuka get out of mana before, and that would be like, all right, I've lost the round. Now it's like, no, I'm scrapping. I may be out of mana. I'm not out of options.
The way that she's closing the gap every time we're out of mana here, just to make sure we can speed up the process of maintaining control and rebuilding our mana state.
Yep, and there we go. Continuous regeneration is applied for a short time, so she's going to be able to top off. It's time to activate the Mulligan Super. We got an ideal spread of spells.
Nice.
That's the jump. That's a 2-0 lead now for Dark Magician Girl.
I love that two-fold plan because you had that regeneration to maximize how much mana you had left over just in case for the next interaction, and then you go for the full reload. So you don't have to come cycling through cards and wasting your time. You already have the resources for that. All right. Potentially final game here if Dark Magician Girl has anything to say about it.
But CaiGuy would love to stay alive in the winner side of the bracket. Tap Dust is going to counter hit. We're out of mana. Buying time to regenerate with the knockdown and the combo as well. Going to take the throw. Yo, triple explosive Metrons on the back burner, man.
Oh my god, I know. We're about to get electrifying with one of them too.
Boom, but armor!
Was.
And the Potemkin Buster, that was so perfectly timed. I did not expect that to hit.
Okay. Full screen position, we fire off our dark magic spell. Nice knockdown.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's foul.
Yeah.
Back dash PR. And oh, we dropped the combo! You have the sweaty flex. Don't lose like this, CaiGuy.
That was two things. The moment we landed, we got our mana back to get the shield. That helped me for one-touch survival, and yet still that drop combo. Absolutely devastating. Dark Magician Girl getting up at the skin of her teeth.
I mean, that's some protagonist plot armor right there. Like Yugi's saying, like, you've activated my trap card. Magic cylinder.
All right, let's slow things down here with the staff.
There's that meterless spell they were able to use, right? Just giving him.
All right, there we go. RC mana just acquired here. No need to spend it quite yet. Let's reset the scenario. Shut down the shotgun startup.
Yeah, but the spell wasn't even consumed either, so Dark Magician Girl can play that card another day.
Good neutral jump. Watch the slow cube. Knock down low. Tossed.
Awesome. Potemkin Buster.
Oh my god.
You can kill. Oh.
Yeah, there's no meter. There's no meter. There was no mana.
No mana, just died. All right.
That was the scenario we looked for in that last round where it should have been CaiGuy's game, but because we had just gotten that mana back in the nick of time, Dark Magician Girl survived. So CaiGuy getting a little revenge. Final round potentially though. Let's see if CaiGuy puts a game on the board. Onslaught continues from DMG. What do we set up here? I thought we saw a motion coming from Kai. Yeah, just the down block. Look at this. Tries to get one flick, but it's too overwhelming to keep up on the defense.
Try and get the knockdown right here. Back dash, pop buster.
Dash.
We RC here. We do, and we got the burst bait as well! And we still have meter in the back pocket. The mana shield is going to be what keeps Dark Magician Girl alive. It's a huge swing right now, and she has very little mana left to fight with, but she's got the tension gauge, has the blue RC to win the first interaction, trying to regenerate from this out of mana state. The guy with burst.
The risk to try to make this play happen. Quick enough to regenerate the mana, and with that overhead finish, called out the burst attempt. Darn if you, darn if you don't. And the risk does pay off. Dark Magician Girl, she will advance on the winner's side to round 2 of pools.
I mean, that's why you follow her on Twitter if you want that Asuka tech. I mean, proccing the first hits, using the first overhead in that situation, recognizing I got a second one in the back pocket as well. You're going to burst right here, and I'm in the perfect position to punish your burst from full screen because of the spell rotation that I have. I mean, Asuka has always been one of my most favorite characters to watch just because of how technical of a character he is, playing with a random rotation of 4 unique special moves that you have to manage. And I really enjoy this version of him because they've introduced a layer of consistency to the character, and they've changed his overall game flow as well. It's always been, don't get out of mana, don't get out of mana. But what we're seeing from Dark Magician Girl is I'm going out of mana on my terms and forcing you to block my offense while I naturally recover from that state. It's a super interesting game style that I think it shows like how effective Arc System Works has been in this 2.0 update, addressing some of the problematic uninteractive sequences that characters like Asuka used to have before.
Yeah, I really do appreciate the fact that we did try to push those scenarios on her terms, right? Like you called it, of just, all right, I want to try to get into this mana state sooner so I have this excellent hand.